Do you often get confused that what is the current trend of the market or in what direction should I trade? So guys, if you are, don't worry, today I will show you how I identify trend and how to take trades with the trend. And I am sure after watching this video, you will be able to take trades like this AOT cat which made with 294 pips and more trades like this. So guys, do subscribe my channel and like this video. So without any further delay, let's jump in. Welcome back guys. So in this video we are going to learn how to identify trend in a market. So guys, our main question is how do profitable traders identify trend? Let's start with the basics. As we know, there are different states in which market moves. Uptrend, in which price makes new higher high and higher low. Downtrend, in which price makes new lower low and lower high. And sideways, in which the price moves between a range. In this video, we're going to focus on trending markets and how to identify them. At first, if you don't know what a pullback is, basically it is the resting period of the market after a big move. So while watching a chart, the main problem that a trader faces is that when we see a chart, there are a lot of noise. So how to filter that noise? Basically, there are some rules which we are going to follow to identify trend. First, we're going to look for uptrend, then we're going to look for downtrend. For uptrend, first rule is when the market makes a new higher high, the pullback should have at least 2 red candles in a row. And the second rule is that the pullback should be at least of 38.2 Fibonacci retracement or more. If not, then it will be not our higher high and we will be looking at the next one. Then we are going to mark the higher high and higher low with horizontal lines. Now the trend will be in up until and unless the price doesn't break the higher low of the previous pullback. It doesn't matter what the price does in between of that range, we'll consider it as a noise. Now guys, as you can see, the same rules goes for downtrend. The first rule is when the market makes a new lower low, the pullback should have at least 2 green candles in a row. And the second rule is that the pullback should be at least of 38.2 Fibonacci retracement or more. Then we are going to mark the lower low and lower high with horizontal lines. Now the trend will be in down until and unless the price does not break the lower high of the previous pullback. It does not matter what price does in between of that range, we'll consider them as noise. Now guys, we are done with all the rules, let's get into the charts. So guys, we are in the Eurodollar chart and we are going to analyze the trend in daily, and later on I will share how to take trades with the trend. Now let's take this as our starting point. As you can see, it broke the previous high also and the trend is up. So we will be following our rules for uptrend. At first, we are going to look if the pullback consists of at least 2 red candles in a row. And as we can see, there are more than 2 red candles in a row. Now we are going to see if the pullback touched our 38.2 Fibonacci level or more. And as we can see, it did touch our 38.2 level. Now we are going to mark our higher low with horizontal line. Now as we can see, the price broke higher and we will consider the trend as up until the price breaks our previous higher low. All these things may sound very confusing, but don't worry, you will get it along the way. Now we can say there is a pullback for the new high which satisfies our both rules. Now the price again broke higher and our higher low will change from this to this. Now we will consider the trend up until this higher low is broken. Now I will show you some examples of invalid pullbacks. As you can see, in this small pullback, it does not satisfy our first rule. That is, a pullback should contain at least 2 red candles in a row, so it is invalid. Now again, you can say this, in this pullback it satisfies our first condition, but it does not satisfy our second rule, that a pullback should at least touch 38.2 Fibonacci level. Again, it is an invalid pullback. Now let's look for downtrend examples. Now for downtrend, we are taking this as our starting point. Now guys, Let me ask you a question. Is this a valid pullback? Well, it satisfies our first condition, but by now I am sure you will be able to tell that it will not touch our 38.2 Fibonacci level. So it's invalid. So we'll go more down. And now you can see this pullback which satisfies our both conditions. Now we are going to mark our lower high with a horizontal line, and we can see the price broke lower. So the trend will be in down until it breaks this level. Now I will show you some invalid pullbacks. You can see this pullback was invalid as it does not follow our first rule. After that you can see that the next pullback follows our first rule, but it does not follow our second rule. So guys, hope you understand this easy technique of identifying trend. I am sure that you will be having multiple questions in your mind. Don't worry, once you practice you'll get everything. And if you are looking for a community, you can join ours, it's for free. The link will be given in the description. You will find various help, and also you can share your ideas and other experienced traders will give their feedback. Now I am going to show you how to take trades with the trend. So let's get in. So guys, I am going to show you a trade that I took in Aussie CAD. But before getting into the trade, there is something I want to share. We all know that 90% of traders lose their money in forex markets. But that should not be our concern. The main question we all be asking, what does that 10% of traders do to be profitable? I will tell you by my experience. They don't look for holy grail systems. They make rules and strategies around which they trade. Simple as that. Many of you may be thinking that, is trading that simple? My answer will be yes. As long as you don't make it complicated and use simple rules, proper money management and strategies that work, you will be profitable. And today I have shared a very easy technique of identifying trend in the forex market. But the story does not end here. Today what I have shared with you is just the tip of the iceberg. There are lots of things that you have to learn. You all be thinking, where will I get all the things? So guys, don't worry. I will share everything that requires to be a profitable trader. So do subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I come with a new video. And don't worry guys, everything will be free of cost. So let's do the analysis on Aussie CAD trade. As you can see in the chart, I took my starting point from here. And as you can see, the price broke the previous high and made a new high. So we will consider that higher low to be the area that till the price stays above it, it will be in uptrend. Now you will be thinking, where did I take my trade? As you can see, the price went higher and made a deep pullback, and after that we can see the price made a small high, and in the pullback we got our entry trigger, which was this small engulfing candle. Then I took the trade. The first target was in this level of structure and second target was still this level of structure. You will be thinking, why did I took my trade in the engulfing candle? Don't worry, I have made a dedicated video for that. The link will be given in the description. So guys, as you can see how easily I have made 294 pips, and we take this kind of trade every week in our Discord community. So do join our community, it's for free. And this is not the only technique that I use to trade markets. I have made some videos on it. You can visit my channel and watch them, and I will make more. So guys, do like the video and subscribe my channel, which gives me motivation to make more content. So guys, I am ending my video here. Do subscribe, stay safe and happy trading.